And take off. Welcome to your support group. Welcome to your support group podcast, home of the number one podcast that supports you and what you like to do. As always, it's your peoples, it's your boy, it's your girl, it's Kenny, and it's Q.
What's up?
So what's up, Q? How you do?
Another. I'm cool.
I hear that. So I seen a picture on Facebook, and I want to ask you this question: is your brother a twin? I mean, is your husband a twin?
No, he's not.
Because I seen it was a guy standing next to him. I was like,
That's his younger brother.
wow.
Yeah. They all look alike. Him and his brothers, they look so much like. He has an older brother. No, he's the oldest. There's another brother, and then there's that one that you saw in the picture. And then he has a younger brother, and they look all alike.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know they say all black people look alike, but geez Louise.
Them
Your
Sanchez genes strong.
Yeah, your husband got some strong genes in his family. I mean, the twins look like him too. So, I mean, they're just a little bit more tan, but they look like him too.
Courtesy of yours truly.
Had to put the coffee and the cream, didn't you?
Right.
Yeah, but I was tripping because I was scrolling and I was like, I definitely got to ask Q this question because it was puzzling to me because I was like, hold up, twins having twins? Is this what happened here? But yeah, no. So how was your week?
Week has been not too bad. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, I had a nice lengthy one of sorts. Well, I had the work week, and then the girls here, and then my oldest daughter. Shout out to Lillian. She graduated yesterday, so I had to do like a 1-day trip up. So I had to get up like 3:00 yesterday morning, hop on a plane that was delayed. I supposed I got there at 9:00 and didn't get there to 10.
Wow.
Shout out to Southwest. Where bags fly free. Hey, if y'all want to sponsor us, we can. Hey, I'll take it. But then I flew back on American because I know for a fact that late at night, American has direct flights from St. Louis back to Charlotte. So that was the greatest plan. But now I'm trying to figure out ways to decompress from this long week. And I was sitting around thinking about ideas on what the podcast episode was going to be. And then I was like, hold up. That's a topic. Because it's people just like me who had this long week of all these kids graduating and work and all this stuff. And just you need the ability to be able to decompress from a long week, even if you got a kid right now in the room just yelling for no apparent reason, like I got. So let's get to that topic right now. And no, we are not going to roll the intro because the intro already rolled. So haha. So yeah, the way I like to deal with like a heavy week like this, I like to just go into my realm. And what I mean by that is everybody got the realm of what they like to do. It helps to clear the mind, like reading a book or going for a walk or even yoga or something similar to that. Mine's is a little bit weird. Mine's is NBA 2K. And I know that's going to make a bunch of people say, well, how does that shouldn't make you dig it. Well, what happens is most of the time I'm not really paying attention to the game. I'm breaking down what happened during the week inside my head and decompressing from that. So I'm playing the game, but at the same time I'm decompressing from it. I can't do that with race car games because I like to be able to shift the gears. And so like my
Mm-hmm.
mind is like, ooh, gear brake. Okay, yeah, turn. All right. Yeah. And so it messes with me. But whenever I play like NBA 2K, and after I get done playing 2K, my mind just seems so clear. Like, okay, I'm good now. I got my fill. And then I go about my day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It used to be NBA Live, but they don't make NBA Live no more. And I'm showing my age.
Oh.
But yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
what do you use, Q, besides Zumba?
I know, right? Zumba is such a huge part of my life. I'm always doing it. I'm even getting ready to go to it now. Um,
She and if you need like Zumba training, she is a professional. So
I've been
hit up.
licensed for 13 years now.
Hit up.
Woohoo!
I'm telling you, I keep telling y'all are sitting around here in shape with your mind all jumbled up. Go to Zumba. If you're in the Florida area, hit up.
Exactly. Yeah, whenever I have a week that's very task heavy, because I know what you mean. It's like you got to work, you got kids at the house, you got kids graduating, or even if you just have like a bunch of events. Because at the time you sign up for the event, you're like, yeah, 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 yeah. But then as the day approaches, you're like, man,
Exactly.
why did I sign up for this? And you're just like, I gotta figure out what to wear. I gotta do all this stuff, and it's like, ah. So one of the things that I like to do, of course, is I like to write. Um, just going into a fantasy world. Like I write fiction, I write a blog. Um, I also do a travel blog in addition to all the other blogs that I do. So I'll go around Tampa, St. Pete, to different little places, take pictures, and then come back and write about, just to give people an idea of this is a good place to go. This is why. So that's another thing I like to do. And other than that, of course, working out, because working out releases those endorphins and it makes you happy. When I'm in Zumba or doing whatever kind of workout, I don't have to think about all the stuff that I got to do. It's just like 1 hour on pause, the world, me just letting it go and being free.
Yeah. Yeah. And maybe that's what it is about 2K. It releases some endorphins in my brain and it's like
Exactly.
it's
Exactly.
like, hey, I'm free. I'm in video game world. And then when I come out, I'm like, okay,
Right.
I'm cool. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
yeah. I've seen so many people like mishandle a busy week by
Mm.
just not scheduling things properly. Um, so scheduling things properly do help to navigate a lot of that, and it will help to keep it from being so hectic. Um, Me and my wife are big sticklers on putting things on the schedule, and
Mm.
having a teenager and trying to teach her the use and the purpose of a calendar, especially once she goes into the professional world. She wants to be able to put things on the calendar. And my wife
Mm-hmm.
always tells her, if it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist or it doesn't matter. So you got to put those things on the counter and counter. But you got to put those things on the calendar. And once you put those things on the calendar, then it helps us to say, okay, well, we can take the baby to grandma, drop you off, do XYZ, and it keeps the week from being hectic. So I would always tell people, make sure you set a schedule in place because
Mm.
scheduling will help you to navigate through a hectic week as well.
Yes, I cannot agree more. Actually, in my profession in the military, I was a scheduler, a production manager. And so we had to plan stuff out for a whole year and then break it down into quarters and then break it down into months, then break it down into weeks and then monitor it day by day. So I am a big stickler for please let me know in advance because I got kids, I got a husband, there's stuff going on. Like I can't just go do stuff without making sure the house is taken care of first. So yeah, I would like to do it, but let me see how I can maneuver and move some things around and make sure that I know what I got going on. Um, I ain't gonna say that I don't like to be inconvenienced, but if you find
You don't
yourself
like to be
conscientiously,
inconvenienced.
right? I'll be like, yeah, that's a problem because I've been in a situation where that caused me a lot of anxiety in positions where people just they want to spring things on you at the last minute and they just expect you to react. I don't like being put in those types of situations. It's okay like if it's a for real emergency, like oh this just happened, and I'm talking about a serious emergency, not some BS that you could have planned around. You know, poor planning on your part does not justify emergency on my part. It doesn't. And so I'll
No,
be glad. I'll be
your
the first one to
emergency is
tell
not my
you.
emergency.
Right. Free time and availability are two totally different things. Just because I'm free does not mean I'm available. If I want to sit home and scratch my butt on the sofa, that's what I'm going to do. But yes, I'm scratching my butt on the sofa. Sorry.
I tell you, in the New York Minute, I'm busy, but in all
Right.
actuality, I'm not busy. I'm actually probably sitting there watching TV or something. And to me, that's me being busy. I'm occupying my mind.
Right.
I'm occupying my time for something
Right.
that I need to do. And that's another key point is making time for yourself during a hectic and busy week. There's a lot of people that don't etch out an hour or even 30 minutes for themselves. And with me, I'm like, look, we gotta shut this all down. I need to go sit down, relax, because pretty soon I'm gonna get the headaches, or
Mm,
I'm gonna get antsy, or I'm gonna get aggravated. And agging
mm.
me is a nuisance because I start cracking random harsh jokes. like, like, damn, Kitty, are you mad at somebody? Like, nah. Your mama should have shaved off your eyebrows when you were small. It's just stupid, random, harsh jokes for no reason. But that's because I want you to go ahead and be like, you know what, I gotta get. Yep, yeah, do that. Peace out. All right, yep,
Yeah. Yeah, you want to avoid also being mentally fatigued. Like just because you
yeah.
have a job where you sit in the office, you still need time to decompress from that also because your mind when you work a job where you're constantly using your brain, that's rough. Like I tell my husband, sometimes when I get home from work, I just sit in my car on the days that I do have to drive to work and just I just sit in there for like 5 minutes to just kind of like let all of that stuff fly out of my brain. Like I don't want to know about none of that stuff. When I walk through the door, work is work and home takes on home. I don't try to don't like when I used to go to work all the time. And the supervisor used to meet me in the hallway and start talking to me. I'm like, sir, I'm not logged into my computer. I don't know nothing about that.
I'm not even clocked. Look, here I go. I'm not even clocked in yet. Hold on, give me 1 minute.
Yeah. Don't start talking to me about because I don't remember. Like
Okay, what?
when I go home, bloop,
Yeah,
bloop.
I always say send it in a text message. I see it when I clock in.
Right.
Because the
Exactly.
thing is, it's like you said, I separate. I box everything, so I separate home from work. I don't like too much of bringing work home, but
Hmm.
sometimes you have to have that outlet or that person to talk to. So that may be your wife or your husband or even sometimes your kids. Yeah, you
Hmm.
find the most, and I always say this, you find the most weirdest response from your kids like, hey, daddy had this, that, and the third. And the kids be like, well, you should have just left it there.
Right.
Yeah, next time I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, next time I'm gonna leave it
Yeah.
there. Yeah, so I mean, just having coming home and just having that outlet sometimes is great. I too sit in the car, pull up, sit in the car for about a good 5 to 10 minutes, and okay, home is on, work is off.
Right.
Simple as that,
Exactly.
Yeah. The crazy thing is people, and we've talked about this multiple times. People always give people too much of their time for BS, and it just sits there in their brain, and then they bring stuff home with them that they don't need to, and they wondering why
Yeah.
home life is sucky and work life is sucky, or work life is better than home life. It's because you bring in the wrong things home.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
always say, decide what deserves your energy. And sometimes no response is also a response. Like, just because somebody come at you sideways does not mean you have to give it energy. You can just let them know. I'm not going to even entertain it, because that's just
Or
how how much I'm not even concerned about it.
right. Or you could do something in my case, like somebody would be talking to me and there'd be something I don't want to hear. And they'd be like, yeah, da, da, da. And I'm like, so what you can do about that is XYZ. And they'd be like, thank you. And I'd be like, you're welcome.
Wow. Yeah.
Like I don't, or if a customer comes in and they and I'll be like, hey, how you doing today? And they and I'm like, okay, well, have a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or in the southern words, bless your heart.
Bless your heart. I knew it was coming. That North
Bless
Carolina,
your
South
heart.
Carolina. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Yeah. But I still got some northerner in me, so I every once in the blue I'll be like, yeah, okay. Have a great day. Yeah.
Ah,
I can't
yeah.
do the obvious, so
Right. You
I
can't
just
do
do
that.
a lot of people don't know what that is, especially younger people. They don't know what that is. They just kind of look at it and they be like, what in the world is something on your chin? I'm like, yeah, it's the growth.
Right.
The growth is
Yeah.
growing multiple times. Yeah. But yeah, so people, find you, Carson. Carson, look, see, my week is already starting. But find you an outlet, find you some peace for yourself, some time for yourself, because a lot of people don't make time for themselves. Carson, Carson, love your kids and love yourself too. Um, Remember that your kids are not stress. It's just all about how you handle it. There's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of pulling and pushing. I mean, they kids, they don't, they know, but they don't know. And Carson, get from under the table. I don't want you to bump the camera stand. Thank you. Yeah. So if nobody told you today that they love you, we do. Don't forget that we are on all streaming platforms, including Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, Amazon Music, iHeart Music, and several other podcasts and things that I don't even know how we even on there. We on there. Just the RSS feeder just feeds it on out there. And if you haven't had the opportunity, like, share, subscribe. Um, do what you feel as far as the comments go. Say it's good, bad, ugly. Say, I want a San Francisco 49ers hat that's all black, just like yours. Where did you get it from? I don't care. Say something.
Right. Or you can just say hi.
Yeah. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say or say uh whatever you want to say. Yeah. Don't worry. If it's really bad, I will block it and more than likely block you. But did I say my slogan already?
Mm-mm.
If ain't
Oh yeah,
nobody
you
told you
did say
that we love you, we do. Yeah. Okay. Well, we are out, and I'll see you next week. Peace.